Today's video is going to be about how I started my monthly business plan into making sure that I have everything under control while I'm doing the social media world. Hi, my name is Susie J. Cobwebs, and this channel is all about bringing your business and your YouTube channel to light from the ground up by using what you have, the resources around you, to make sure that you can build a sturdy foundation into a flourishing business. I know this is going to sound a little bit strange, but I like to have business meetings with myself. You're probably wondering why. That sounds odd. Stick with me and I'll explain. So I set a date for myself. I do this once a month, and I sit down and I compile a business monthly meeting with myself. This is what I like to do for the next month. One of the things that I like to open up my world with is what I like to do as a priority, or what I would like to get accomplished for the next month. These could be goals for my YouTube channel. This could be my writing goals because I am a published author. I have a book that's coming out at the end of 2021. It's called The Betrayal in the First Degree. And I have been doing my editing and the publishing and whatnot for that. So hopefully when you see it out in bookstores, go ahead and grab a copy of that. I also have book 2 in the running. So I am actually writing and editing that myself before I actually take that one over to the publisher. I also have to make an email list and an author webpage, and also keep up with the rest of the social media. As for the Facebook and the Instagram, this is not always counting everything else that you have to do to run a business. And then also you need a full-time job to make sure that you keep up your bills and everything else. So there is a lot on my plate, but I need to make sure that it is actually set in, I'm not saying stone, and because we need to be able to adapt to change, but this is actually the way that we could guide to make sure that what's going to work, what is going to work. Maybe I needed to prioritize this month. Maybe my book needed published and I needed to edit this month. You need to prioritize, and you need to schedule other things up to make sure that everything is going in sync. So you can make sure that you are growing as a business and to making your sturdy foundation, so you are building and building and building. So whenever you are able to get your book out or become that professional person that you would like to be, then you will have maybe a different income stream coming in, or maybe more online courses that you would like to give out. So these are different things that you can do for your audience that will make them happy, and they would like to want you more. You want to make sure that you're getting the best content that you can for them. As with everything that I just said, yes, sometimes I could be potentially strapped for time. Yes, that does happen. And there are times where I maybe have to reschedule a video, or maybe have to reschedule an outing. I would like to show you how I do mine. As I said in other videos, I am a lot of old school for a lot of things. Yes, I do a lot of my writing on my computer, or I do a lot of my social media on my phone. But there are times where I just need that piece of paper and the pen where I can make sure that I can see it and I can take it anywhere I want to go, scribble on it, whatever the case may be, and have it in hand at all times. I actually have this in a couple different stages. So I will explain to you how I do this. So I went and just got a notebook, In the beginning of this notebook, it's just an ordinary notebook, and you'll understand where I put all my extra pages in a minute. So what I like to do is on the back of this, I actually like to give me some insight of maybe something that I potentially want to use or need in whenever I am going to do my in-services, or when I'm going to actually write up a instructional manual for whenever I become bigger and I need extra people to help me out. These are just different things that I thought of along the way that will help me in the future. Like, for example, I know that I'd like to put this on here, and if you have a YouTube channel, you'll understand that this is a constant thing, that you want to make sure that you have the good videos out there. You want to engage with a lot of your audience, and that was one of the things that I have on here. It says, comment and engage with fans on social media platforms. I want to make sure that I'm out there for my community. I want to make sure I'm out there for my tribe. Not only for me to have more friends out there, but this is actually a huge part of trying to make a business and make that sturdy foundation and show people what you're really wanting to accomplish for your business. A question that I have on here, if you didn't know this already, was I was actually on the other social media platforms, just like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and I also have different groups out there also. Just for example, if you know me on Facebook, I am Susie J. Cobwebs. I also have a Facebook group, which is SJC Writing Group. And then you can also catch me on Instagram, which is also Susie J. Cobwebs. So that is actually going to be my pen name. And this is the brand name that I'm going to have for not only my book, but also for my YouTube channel, which I'm glad that you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. So I want to make sure that I engage with all of my fans. Here's another thing that I came up with. Another question. When did you speak about your novel coming out? Did you speak about it in Facebook, Instagram, on your YouTube channel? These are questions that you may think that you don't talk about, or maybe you just kind of overlook just because you have other things on your mind. But a lot of people don't know if you don't tell them. Now, I could just be on YouTube and I could just be talking about anything, but you wouldn't have known if you haven't watched another video of mine whether I was an author or not. So that is one thing that I would like to let you know. I'm a writer. I have a book coming out, which is Betrayal in the First Degree. It's the first book of a 4-book series, so be sure to check all those out. And that's what you have to do. You have to make sure that all your audience, whether they have seen you before or they are new to your channel or you're new to your Facebook, that you let them know that you're a writer. And maybe you can help them out. Maybe they're a beginner writer and they have questions. By all means, answer their questions. Engage with them. This all goes hand in hand with what your foundation is. Next. When setting up a new or scheduled date, make sure it is already notated on the upcoming dates and added with a short topic that will need to be talked about for that day. Now, you're probably wondering what I'm actually talking about, so let me show you. So in one of my videos, I actually posted about how I place my content on my calendar and what I like to talk about for that day or for that month or whatnot. So, in one of my other videos, I'm going to post the link down below just so you can see that other video too. But I'll go over it very quickly. So, what I'm talking about whenever I was talking about when setting up a new scheduled date, you make sure that it's already notated and to make sure that there is some type of a title or something that I will know what I'm going to talk about for that day. So, when I brought out my calendar, yes, I'm old school still with this. I have it that there is a certain mark here, whether I scripted that video, whether I edit the video, and it's done, whatnot. I've done that throughout the whole month. And so this is what I'm talking about. Now let's say, for example, this Saturday, I couldn't post a video because I have other engagements that I need to do, that I need to walk out of the house with. I may possibly have another video that I have done, so I will reschedule them and I'll flip-flop them in the process. So not only is my YouTube channel still working and it's still going to produce you a video for a Saturday, this will also give me time to go do whatever I needed to do. Another little fun fact that I have on here, it says, keep an open mind for change. This is what business practices are. They always have to be open-minded for change. So you come across an obstacle that maybe you don't know the answer to, or per your procedure that you would like, it's not going to really work. So how can we, one, prevent this from happening again, or two, how can we make this a little bit better for ourselves? Is it going to be easier for me, or is it going to be easier for you? These are different things that you need to work on to make sure that it is a video, or you're scripting something, or you're just writing something that is going to be more beneficial for the both of you whenever you are writing your. Keeping an open mind for change is also not only going to help you, but it's also going to maybe make your foundation a little bit more sturdier so you can produce more videos or make your writing time a little bit better. Another thing that I wrote on here, it says, don't worry about analytics right now. Build your foundation to a better future. Now, if you are a new YouTube channel, you're going to see that you're not going to get many subscribers or many views. And yes, that could be discouraging, but think of it this way. You are still in the fundamentals of making your YouTube channel. So just think of it as a learning experience for right now. Whenever you become more confident and brave and you can make better videos, then that's when I would actually really look at your analytics and see what you can do, what you can't do, what's really working for you. Analytics are to make you better, yes, but they're also there, unfortunately, to discourage you. And I don't want you to be discouraged, because at this point, you need to work on the fundamentals of actually being in front of a camera or being in front of people if you're doing a live. Another thing that I have on here is don't stress out over crunch times. Fix the issue and move on. Now, I'm going to repeat that because that's very, very important. Don't stress over crunch times. Fix the issue and move on. Now, what I'm talking about this is, let's just say, for example, I said this a little bit earlier about the YouTube video that I would like to have posted on Saturday. And it is now Friday night, and I still don't have anything filmed up. I don't have anything edited, obviously, nor do I even have it scripted up. So, there is no way, which could possibly be a way, but for the sake of this example, there was no way for me to produce a good video for you for Saturday morning. So what I would do, I would look over the rest of my videos. What could I have maybe rescheduled or revamped a little bit so you can actually have a video for Saturday and everything is going good with your YouTube channel? Yes, there are going to be times where you maybe don't have a YouTube video that you could put in place. It is okay that you don't produce a video. Because remember, you still have a life too. But I wouldn't do that on a consistent basis. But if there is times where you just cannot see the point of trying to struggle and stress yourself out of posting a video, and that video may not work anyway. So you don't want to just post a video just to post a video. You want to make sure that these videos are very good and that they are helping out the audience so then they could help you strive as a YouTube channel. Another thing that I have on here, it says when scheduling videos, add date on calendar in the worksheet. And it's also, you can rotate to the next video and carrying on scripting to the next. I know you don't understand this all that much, but whenever I have my calendar here, I actually have out, this is February, but let's just say, for example, I want to go into the month of July. So the month of July, I have ideas, which I really didn't get this far anyway, but I have ideas of what I would like to talk to on these particular days. If you see the green, they are already scripted. As you see, none of them are done though. But these are scripted. So there's only 3 that are actually scripted for the month of July because I didn't get that far yet. So once I actually do them, then I'll put an E because they need to go into the editing stage, or I'll just put done. And they are done completely. I've already scripted them, filmed them, edited them, and posted them on YouTube, and I am done completely with them. So then I can work on the next day, or the next day, or the next day. I'm going to post these videos. So a lot of times what I like to do is if I feel comfortable in talking about a certain subject, I'll do what is called a batch videos. So basically what I will do is make videos, maybe all my Tuesday videos together, or all my Saturday videos together. Or I just want to sit here and write. I'll just write all my writing videos. So basically it is something that you feel comfortable with, because if I feel comfortable on this side, so are you. You are going to feel comfortable on that side. And so we can sit here and have a conversation together and work on this one-on-one. Now, once I get back into this, then I'm going to show you a part of what I talk about whenever I talk about my writing plan. So I start off by saying, okay, for my YouTube channel, this is the dates that I'm going to make YouTube channel videos. Then, number 2, okay, what do I need to do? I needed to edit my book. That is the book 1 that's in the publisher, so that goes in high priority first. I make sure I edit that book first. That's first priority amongst everything else. Next, for the month of March, I want to edit my first email that I would like to have set out for April. This is my goal that I would like to have. I would want to make sure that my email is all set up and it is edited and it's ready to go. So if you want to become on my email list, by all means, write something in the comments and I will private message you and I will get your email and we will be good to go. I'm also going to be doing an ARC, which is an advanced release copy. If you would like an ARC copy, then you would just have to do a review on Amazon whenever it actually is going to be published out there. If you're interested in something like that, by all means, write it down in the comments below and I will get that and I will talk to you afterwards. The next thing that I'd like to do is I want to check all my emails, which I have for my cobwebs. my Susie J Cobwebs, which it could be my Facebook, it could be my Instagram, it could be my personal. I even have a business, Susie J Cobwebs. So I just want to make sure that I get them all taken care of, get them cleaned up, make sure that I've engaged to everybody that has reached out to me to make sure that I have everything under control. I want to plan for book 2. So basically, I want to write, see what chapter I get to. I just want to write it. If I would like to edit a little bit, that's fine. But this is for the most part, I'm just writing it. And what chapter did I end up on? So I do believe, as of right now, I think I'm in chapter 17. So I'm just writing it right now, so we'll get to that later. So another thing that I would like to do is I would like to think about, and this is just brainstorming at this point, which I didn't do this quite yet, but this is just in the process, is think about an actual game plan of what your business or your yearly goal is going to be. Like, I do these monthly goals, which is great, and this keeps me on task of what I need to do for the month or what I like to do for the next month, because I also have Strive goals, which I'll talk about that in other videos. But these are things that I would like to accomplish as I continue on to all my baby steps of my business. So I also have in here, Susie J Cobwebs worksheet needs to be revolving one day off, adding on the day's end. So basically what that means is that's also all the different things that I write about whenever I'm writing on the Susie J Cobwebs Facebook page. I actually do my research and find different things that will entice you, and also have the love simple wins and the positive vibes survives, because that's basically what this channel is all going to be about, is making sure that you can strive to be the best person that you want to be, or have the business that you want to have. Having the ambition and the courage and everything to make sure that you are getting on top of where you want to be and to getting to your end goal. So as I flip this, I do have comments. Comments are not just comments of, okay, what did we do this month? We didn't do anything. No, but these are actually comments of, what did I have to change this month? Or did I have to reschedule something? Did I have to reschedule a video? Did I have to reschedule something else? Why didn't I do what I wrote down? Was there a reason? Or did I come up with a good idea and maybe I wanted to do an experiment on that? Did that work out? Did it not work out? Why didn't it work out? These are the comments that I want to put in here. So, there's also times where I want to implement my Strive goals, which I'll get to in later videos. So, there's something out there like, for example, if I can't get to that Saturday video that I talk about, which I do have that Saturday video, but if I can't get to that Saturday video, what did I reschedule in that place? And can I move that Saturday video that I didn't do and switch it with another video? Is that a possibility? Or, unfortunately, there's times where you don't have that video that you could put in there. And you say, well, you know what? I will do better next time. I will work harder on the Saturday video, or I need to do something else. This is all written down just so we can find out where our strong suits are, where our weak points are, and so then we can make those better. Another thing that I have in the comments, and I just wanted to kind of throw this out there, is I found something at a store that I put in here. Okay? And it was something that I found at the store, and it was a shirt. And now I knew this shirt was not going to fit me, by no means. But I really like the saying. Like this. Positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. I thought that was the coolest thing known to man. This was actually a shirt that I found at a store. I brought it home and I said, I know that this is not going to fit me, but can we put it in one of my videos? What could we do so we can make it up and we can make this good? I gave my boyfriend this challenge and he succeeded. Yeah. I was just kidding. Anyway, so I gave my boyfriend this challenge and he did this for me. So it is just a wall hanging that we have made. And that's all I wanted. I wanted it in one of my videos. But in my book, I wrote in here, found a shirt that won't fit me, which we all knew this, but love the saying, make it into a picture frame or something. I could add it in one of my backgrounds. Positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. And this was actually something that I put in my comments here. So this was actually a good idea. I thought it was a good idea. And maybe you thought it was a good idea. But I wanted to put that in the comments just so maybe 6 months from now, I could say, okay, what is a good idea that I can do? Oh, wait, this really worked out. We can do it this way. Or maybe we can do it this way. That is things that we could look back on some of the ideas that really worked well. Or I had something last month that really wasn't what I expected it to be. So we're not going to do that. So I already know this and I already did my comments. I already did everything that I thought I could do. And so it just really wasn't going to be feasible for me. But that's okay because I've tried it. Also, if I come up with a different idea, the next thing that I have in here, it said that I wanted to relax my brain. I have been doing a lot of overtime for my full-time job on top of everything else that I've been doing with my business. And sometimes this could get a little bit frustrating and very stressful. So, you want to take a step back. Do you really need to do all that overtime for your job? Maybe, maybe not. If you can get away with taking off a week, doing your full-time job just for your 40 hours, and then just relaxing your brain for the rest of the time. And I'm not saying that you don't work on your book or you don't work on your YouTube channel, but don't make it a main huge priority at this point because you want to relax your brain, but you also want to relax all the muscles that you have because you don't want to be stressed out all the time because this is supposed to be something good for you, right? Now, you take off that week and of course you still got to work because you just can't up and take off whenever you want. So you do your 40 hours and you just relax. Well then, hey, you know what? You need to get back into the grindstone and you need to make sure that your book is good, your YouTube videos are good, your business is still going. This is where you get back into the grindstone and say, oh good, I have a fresh mind. I'm going to make sure that this is what I really wanted to do. I also put that in here in the comments just to make sure that whenever I go through it for the month of April, which I will be doing my monthly meeting in about 2 weeks to refresh everything that I need to do for the month of April. And that's going to refresh all my YouTube videos and what I need to do for my book and to keep that sturdy foundation going for the social media platforms on top of my work. Believe me, yes, I have a lot ahead of me. And a lot of people say, how do you do that? This is how you have to structure your life. And this is a perfect idea on how to do it. Now, Even whenever I am talking to someone and they give me a good idea on a book or what I missed in maybe my editing or whatnot, that also goes into these comment sections here. Now, whenever I am done with all of this for the month of March, let's just say, for example, I actually have a binder that I set up. It's Susie J. Cobwebs, Monthly Planner Goals, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, emails, Strive Goals, established 2016. This actually has all of my monthly planners in it of months previous. So the only thing that I would really need is this notebook so I can jot down all the notes that I have every day when I have it near me. This is how I schedule up everything that I need to do for the month, just so there are days where I really don't want to do anything, but then I already know, okay, well, I need to get this video out. This is the time that I need to do it, or this is the time that I need to edit my book, because it's going to come. And believe me, a month doesn't seem like it's a long time, but whenever you're doing day-to-day items like your full-time job, or you maybe have to go to the store, or you had a bad day at work, these days go by so quick that you want to make sure that you don't miss anything in the time that you are building up your business. If you like these videos and you want to see more of these videos, by all means, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and hit that post notification button so you can see the next time that I post videos. And to the next time, love you bunches!